Alright, everything appears to be good. Hey guys, what's happening here? So, I am continuing with Danganronpa 2. I'm still not sure of the correct pronunciation, so I'm gonna go with what I hear, which is Danganronpa. Anyways, it is time for the second trial. I'm pretty sure I know who did it, so this trial is probably going to be more about getting to the point that we convince everyone else. I'm pretty sure I know what they're going to throw at me. No, let me go, help me! He's going to do something crazy to me, he'll be ruined!
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Alita!
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls! Oh, that's me. This is... what's going on?
Jeez.
Yuko's trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. Yuko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her to Nelson. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, let me waste my sweet-ass time. There's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. And we're back to horny mode. The fuck? Seriously, the fuck? His anger changed his form. I'm right here. Huh? Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. It's not for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? Still. I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, does that mean... Well, it's all good if the trial heats up. It's all good.
Anyway.
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
See ya later.
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Yeah, I'm going to need to get the sprite for a buff Monokuma there. Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like...
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
You don't have enough power. Harness your Latin energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. I hate you so much. That's right, I can only... Moving forward is the only option. Yeah, so let's go. Roar! Yep, still disturbing.
So evil.
No matter how many times I see it, such bad taste, the worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. I'm with her. Somehow I move my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walk onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling of similar dizziness. When all of us were inside Monokuma Rock, why does it have to shake like that? A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout the day, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was rotten fruit swallowing in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. This is a long one. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. After a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And it stopped altogether. And defeat the boring routine!
So,
I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
impossible!
It's not going to allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time?
Yeah!
To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose. That makes no sense.
Like...
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those of purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. Starting, the class trial is starting. Hiro Kozumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her? It's Fuyuhiko, I'm sure of this. Is among us? I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. If I'm finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. So, this life-threatening trial, building with hope and despair, has begun. I'll save, even though I haven't actually done anything. I still don't have any skills! Ugh. I have skill points, I have no skills, because they made it much, much harder to get the skills. Ugh. I'll finish preparations, because I got nothing.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first
signed up
discuss
again?
the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Unfortunately.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's
I love
better if
meta
we
humor, by the
clarify
way.
who the characters in the game are first.
First in the game are Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. I just thought of something. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. I was curious because of boy F. The high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Using the staff roll after quitting the game as a reference, you should be able to figure out who's who. First character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is probably... That's Mikan.
I see. Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Yeah, if this is anything like the first game, I've got a lot of news for you.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Whatever you say, Girl B.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
That's right, the one who said that was Girl B.
I see. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Yeah, that's a Buki. Monokuma's an option, seriously?
I see. Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them. And that's Mahiru.
I see. Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case. Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Fuyuhiko, no
I
question.
see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Yep.
Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. Reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but... Call me out like that. You're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Yeah, I kinda wish he was still tied up. There's Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu appears twice. It's probably because... sister was younger, I believe. He had a little sister.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch! What?
It's
Okay.
pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
Let's go read that out, but...
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice. By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Yep. I don't know what to say myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. Because in the game, I could see being whose little sister is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see! The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
me time to
Guy
read
F's
it.
tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Everything about you creeps me out.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah,
Yep.
I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Says the killer.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
I doubt that very much.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
But he's definitely the killer, which means he does accept it's based off real events.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
I sure as hell do.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer. Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Starting to, sure.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be the same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I'm so confused here.
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both
Oh,
really
I
cool
know.
names.
I'm aware of the spoilers. I'm aware of the people who do spoilers, but so far it's managed to work. What the heck is that wild connection? Thank you, I appreciate that.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Well, we know that. Girl E was killed because she's the one who killed Ryukiko's little sister. Because Girl E was the killer.
I see. The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game. Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
I hate being on the same page as him.
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Thank you, Chiaki.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
They really do give you very detailed blueprints here. Like, I could literally build this in a CAD system.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
That is true.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Yeah, I find that's true a lot in these games. In this case, it's definitely, I'm pretty sure I know who did it. It's just a case of being able to get to that point, which it looks like they're going to make it work for.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
It is nice, too, that the game's actually surprisingly lenient when it comes to getting something wrong.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl B went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
But that's wrong.
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Gods, I hate you.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Right.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
That's right. Oh my god, I just noticed Teru's, X-mark.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped. And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
I'm pretty sure I know the solution here.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E was waiting in the hallway as the killer. But what Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? She went out the window and crawled back in the next room. That's why the vase is broken. Just need to clear that up first. Probably broken base.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music
I'm on
room?
the medium difficulty. It's a standard.
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Okay, I know I have the pieces, I'm just not sure how to use them. Oh yeah, no, playing 1, I remember temporary settings and things you mean. Yeah, I cannot do a whole game on that.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
I think I have the right thing.
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the
Here we
window
go.
shattering.
no, that's wrong. First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
Right, because she crawled back into that room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
But it does work.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
I'm about 90% sure we have that information. True bullets. %9 sure it was the fish tank.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
You always feel like you need to shit.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
That's literally what he said.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and non-stop fades. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. Unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? The fade is getting tougher, so I'm obtaining some very useful information. There's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have any of the skills, but it's paying this much to get them. Gun something, I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? I think good luck and have fun.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
That's
Why are
way
you
bigger.
going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fist!
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay. My mind immediately went to the fish tank, but it's quite possible that this also served as favorite evidence.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
Alright.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Oh, wait. That actually is what's said in the game, isn't it? She just kept hitting her.
What about broken glass?
Boogie's right.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
That's what should happen in
It's
months
on
as I
that
last
big
did
a scale,
trials.
too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
No, is that not right? I could.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
See.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Yeah, I didn't think that was right. Suppose someone sent half present on blood stuff, you know? Argues better reason than that.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation
This is
conducts
frustrating.
universal
It's like,
chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's not what I meant to do.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them...
Oh, I don't have that ability yet. I thought they'd given that to me already. I guess not.
It should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Oh!
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Alright, blue means agree
That's
with.
too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
I'm still thinking
It's
Danganronpa
on
1
that big a
rules.
scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Oh, come on.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Of course, time's up. Yeah, we all know how this works.
This is my...
Yes, I want to retry.
We will never give up!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
There we go. She may agree with me, just as I thought, she beat her to death with her fists. Wait, how? Can you kill someone with just your fists? You're the one who suggested.
Damn it!
Okay.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a
Ah.
weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
I am very confused.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a
And of course, I don't have the map.
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
And I didn't think that was right, but
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
go to the head.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
What exactly is in here? Nope. Worst part is I know I'm missing something obvious. Unconventional weapon appeared in the game.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Damn it!
Alright,
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the
Really isn't.
piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Yes, as non-spoilery as you can make it, please give me a hint, because I am very frustrated. Alone is useless, but enough is deadly.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
I think I got you.
Investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
You may reach me just a clash spirit that gravel. Is the gravel too small? She killed her by beating her with gravel with obviously a blow.
Damn it!
No. Okay, so obviously I misinterpreted that.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a
I
scale,
think gravel
too?
from the fish tank.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains. Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that...
Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Of course I'm gonna
We will
retry.
never give up! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fist!
definitely something obvious I'm missing. Alright, let's take a look at the truth bullets here. The broken fish tank, gravel and water were scattered everywhere. Yeah, this is hard. This still makes me think gravel and fists. The escape route thing's useless. As far as I can tell, there's nothing actually about blood anywhere. Of course, the metal bat is for later on.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
They keep it back to swimsuit, fish tank, and gravel.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
I had the right idea. Ugh.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
But if it's packed in the swimsuit,
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? The weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, It makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it has to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Of course, this is why Monokuma is so interested in it, because it's Monokuma.
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Yes. And you emphasize that really weird.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Yeah.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
That is pretty much what the game said.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
You scare me.
You can? That's pretty scary.
What Ibuki said.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Well, I know who it is, but first we're going to save just because I do not feel like going through that again. Girl's killer right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Yeah, Guy F.
I see! It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Pretty much, yeah.
But Guy F is...
Yeah, Fuyuhiko.
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
Obviously they don't.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Alright, and here's where the prize part comes in. No, the game Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's him, it's just a matter of getting to that point.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
No, because I saw him carrying the envelope.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
Because the only other option I have is just so stupid I don't even want to entertain it. Which is actually making me think it probably is it now.
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Kyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
Oh no, we're going to throw me to that stupid rhythm game, aren't we?
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Well, it's going to be the footprints on the beach for this one.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was wishing this
I missed it.
all day! What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
I need to stop doing that.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Aha!
I was wishing Mr.
Ah.
all day!
I need to actually start using the concentration mode.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
There we go.
That's wrong.
Press the wrong button at first.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
Even those footprints do not look like hers. The game insists they are.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are! Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
So you are younger than the rest of them.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
Gunham, I love you, but shut up.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I don't think so.
See. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie? People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Yes, actually.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that. I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Okay.
I did go to the beach
It's the
house,
second one that I want to attack.
but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
I need to actually remember to start using the focus stuff.
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Really?
Damn it!
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong!
Okay, that seems like it would make more sense as a counter to the second one, but alright.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Alright.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Yes.
What? That letter! I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime
Yeah, I was wondering
met
when
up
this
at
was
the
gonna get
diner
brought
around
up.
3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here. You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko, so you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't.
Right, I keep forgetting that part. Oh.
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house. Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know! Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
I have no idea anymore.
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
Yeah, see, that part I got.
There's evidence for that too.
Yeah, I know where Hiyoko was. She was here.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Yep, there's only one person I can think of that would have left that in there.
Yoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Well, that's a lie.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
Again, Gundam, I love you. Shut up.
Hyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person! You know, the one with the mask, maybe? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer!
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask! Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Oh, not this shit again.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
No, I don't think it is.
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
No, but were you an accomplice is the question. It's true that Yoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. It doesn't make sense. Yep, I feel like we're being directed by someone.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time the girl facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
So everyone doubts Yoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Alright, let's take a look at the truth bullets here. Strawberry melon grape. There wouldn't be a yellow one. It's red, green, purple, and orange. There would not be a yellow.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, that's wrong. About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
I feel kind of attacked right now.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh boy.
We're not done with Hyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong.
We're not
Let's see. I think I know what it is. Died instantly. Mahiru could not move.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
Stop that.
blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her,
We have the evidence. That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
We're not done with Hyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an... And we can thank
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Yukiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used your body to block it.
There's no way Hyoko would be able to pick up a body.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hyoko. She's the killer, after all.
There's no way Hyoko has that strength.
Seriously, that's not true.
Let's assume Hyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
Not exactly.
I won't let you look down on me. We haven't decided that yet.
Oh, here it is.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of. Damn it! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
You can certainly think you could steal a killer from the all force.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
This is getting annoying.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay, apparently just sucking at this.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I'm doing this right, I just suck.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Ah, okay, I did not realize that.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay, yeah, I've seen the limit now. Just trying to figure out how to do this.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Alright, so I have to time this. This is... okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Almost.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I have to block every line, so I have to time it right so I don't mess up my cuts.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. I can't back down.
There we go. But, seriously? I was mashing it.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. I can't back down.
Okay. What am I doing wrong with the 8 pressing?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by the footprints. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Damn it!
Okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by the foot. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Barred window, maybe? Tell me it's wrong by using that piece of evidence.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it up. The fact that Hiyoko was at can be proven, but did you get all that, you bastard?
You can thoroughly investigate the crime that was in the beach house and comes on to that. Well, first let's save here. I can't save here. Okay.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Right.
The fact that
I'm an idiot.
Hiyoko was at can be proven by the footprints in the sand. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Damn it!
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko
The shower's
did.
not working. I forgot about
She
that.
killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach can be. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Right, how do I use that again? Right, that's how I do it. Okay. I know where to do it too.
So what, dumbass?
It's been over a month since I
There's a
did the
shower
first
room
trial,
inside the
so...
beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Oh wait, thanks for the hints. They are helping.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
She can't. It's against the rules. Luke took her clothes before committing murder? No, that should be impossible. Oh, right, she can't get dressed by herself. Forgot about that.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
She can't tie the kimono sash.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Honestly, that's what I was going to bring up.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Maybe there wasn't any blood on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh yeah.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Well, that takes care of that.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
Yeah, I still say she went to meet with Mahiru, saw the body, and that's when she was crying. But... this game's thrown curveballs at me plenty of times before, so...
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her! Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being pig barf!
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. He was so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could be, does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
That fits with the letter.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier...
Yeah, she was acting suspicious then too.
Damn it! So that was a lie? 'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
always have to say something snide.
Yeah, she does.
At the time, you were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Okay, that makes sense.
A letter? Yeah, this one.
Exact same handwriting. Seems to someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's do this. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. Now they start suspecting us for no reason. It's the exact same letter, just with a different name.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Where the Yoke Cat doesn't clearly contradict the other evidence. Yes, it does. Evidence that contradicts Yoke's letter is Yoke's letter. Oh. But all my heroes is what I meant to do.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m., but in Hyoko's letter...
It's at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but... Alright, and it's not going to be open. I want to open right now. Which letter did the killer forge? Both of them? Both letters.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters...
Yeah, the handwriting is identical.
Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Again, you're not helping. Anyways, there's something else I wanted to take a look at. Where is it? Yeah, I'm willing to bet that it matches here, which is pretty much undoubtedly Fuyuhiko.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Again, I hate you.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
That makes sense.
Why'd you fall asleep?
It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
The bottle's in the trash can.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiro's body.
That all fits.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
I hate that you're correct because I hate you.
The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
And that's why I hate you. You are creepy.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
And there's Crazy Eyes.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job! That's the right way! That's the splendid power of teamwork! Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want!
Hey.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Bitter truth, that may be true, but... So we can't just stand around here all day. What lies ahead is a cruel ending. The only thing we do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive.
Well now,
Well then, now that class trials reaches its climax, I'd like to present the answer right here, right now. Are you going to spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's a serious big no-no. The spoiling right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. I will save happily.
Hi, Monami! And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
And that's actually a good time to end the stream. And Lionheart, thank you very much for the hints. You managed to give me hints without spoiling anything. I appreciate that a lot. Anyways, I'll pick this up next time. Have a great time wherever you may be. Bye.